He rose from a humble rural town, armed with nothing but ambition and a belief in education. He guided Australia through the darkest hours of war and reshaped its destiny in peace. But behind the powerful speeches and national pride was a man, flawed, brilliant, devoted. This is not just a biography, it's the story of Australia's longest-serving Prime Minister, a man who gave his life to a nation, and in doing so, changed it forever. Sir Robert Gordon Menzies was born on December 20, 1894, in Jeparit, a small town in Victoria, Australia. He was the fourth of 5 children in a modest working-class family of Scottish descent. His father, James Menzies, was a storekeeper and local politician, serving in the Victorian Legislative Assembly. His mother, Kate Menzies, was a deeply religious and supportive figure who emphasized the importance of education. Menzies excelled academically and earned a scholarship to Wesley College in Melbourne, where he further distinguished himself in his studies and extracurricular activities. He later attended the University of Melbourne, graduating with honours in law. His early experiences, including the values instilled by his family and the hardships of a rural upbringing, greatly influenced his political philosophy and career. Constitutional democracy and the rule of law. Menzies became Prime Minister in 1939 following the death of Joseph Lyons. His first term was dominated by the outbreak of World War II. Menzies faced the daunting task of leading Australia through the early years of the conflict. He travelled to Britain in 1941 to consult with Winston Churchill and other Allied leaders, a trip that boosted his international profile but led to political instability at home. Upon returning, he found his support within the United Australia Party had weakened, and he resigned in August 1941. Despite this setback, Menzies remained a prominent figure in Australian politics and began laying the groundwork for a new political movement. In 1944, Menzies founded the Liberal Party of Australia, envisioning it as a centre-right party that championed individual freedoms, enterprise, and constitutional government. The new party quickly gained traction, and in the 1949 federal election, Menzies led the Liberal Country Party coalition to a decisive victory, becoming Prime Minister once again. This marked the beginning of his second, much longer term in office. During his second term, Menzies oversaw significant developments in Australia's domestic and foreign policies. Domestically, he focused on economic growth, national development, and social stability. His government initiated major public works, expanded higher education, and promoted home ownership. He introduced policies that encouraged immigration and diversified Australia's population, contributing to its post-war transformation. In foreign affairs, Menzies was a staunch supporter of the British Commonwealth and a key ally of the United States during the Cold War. He committed Australian troops to the Korean War and later to the Vietnam War, reflecting his anti-communist stance. Menzies played a central role in the ANZUS Treaty of 1951, strengthening Australia's strategic alliances. He also worked to maintain strong ties with Britain, notably supporting the monarchy and Commonwealth institutions. Menzies placed a strong emphasis on education, believing it to be essential for individual advancement and national progress. He significantly expanded the university sector, established the Australian Universities Commission, and increased federal funding for higher education. His policies laid the foundation for a more educated and skilled workforce, which supported Australia's economic growth in the post-war era. In 1966, After more than 16 years in office during his second term, Menzies retired from politics. He was succeeded by Harold Holt. Upon his retirement, Menzies was appointed to the British Privy Council and was later made a Knight of the Thistle by Queen Elizabeth II, the only Australian to receive this honour. He remained active in public life through speeches, writings, and advisory roles. Menzies was a devoted family man and a committed Presbyterian. His religious beliefs influenced his moral outlook and political philosophy. He enjoyed literature, particularly the works of Shakespeare, and often quoted classical texts in his speeches. His wife, Patty, was a significant influence and played an active role in his political career. Their long and stable marriage was marked by mutual respect and shared values. Robert Menzies died on May 15, 1978, at the age of 83. His death marked the end of an era in Australian politics. He was given a state funeral, and tributes poured in from across the political spectrum. Menzies is remembered as Australia's longest-serving Prime Minister and a key architect of modern Australian conservatism. His legacy includes the founding of the Liberal Party, the expansion of the middle class, and the promotion of national unity through economic development and education. Numerous institutions and landmarks bear his name, including the Menzies Research Centre and the Division of Menzies in the House of Representatives. He is widely regarded as one of Australia's greatest political leaders. Menzies authored several books, including Afternoon Light and The Measure of the Years, which reflect his political beliefs and provide insight into his thoughts on leadership, democracy, and public service. His contributions to public life earned him numerous accolades, including a Companion of Honour, a Knight of the Thistle, and honorary degrees from several universities. He was also commemorated in postage stamps, statues, and documentaries. His legacy continues to be studied and celebrated in Australian political history. Throughout his life, Menzies received numerous titles and honours. He was appointed to the Privy Council of the United Kingdom, awarded the Knight of the Thistle, and received several honorary degrees. Many institutions, such as the Menzies School of Health Research and the Menzies Institute for Medical Research, are named in his honour. His portrait appears on Australian currency, and he has been featured in documentaries and biographical studies. His contribution to shaping modern Australia is widely acknowledged, and his legacy remains a subject of study and debate.